To begin your close, you want to pull all the bank envelopes out of the bottom of the safe and go through them, make sure they are correct, and then disperse them by denomination on the counter. Now you will need to get your closing paperwork sheet, which is this, and you will need all of the till reports from all the registers, and you're going to list these on here. Now what you're going to do is the last two cashiers of the night, you're going to take their loan till column and you're going to put it in this section to both add up to 100 each. Then for everybody's over here, you're going to take the total from the middle column and you're going to put it here. And you're going to put their initials, the column, the total, and then whatever they're over or minus. So this is what it should look like after you have all of these listed on here. The next two things you're going to do is you're going to take this and this, add it together, and you're going to write it here under till 4. Add up what the totals you get here should be $200. You're going to add all this up here and write that total here. Next, you're going to want to take the change from your deposit from all the registers from the day, trade that in to one of the registered tills for dollar bills as much as you can. Now you want to grab the petty cash from the safe. You're going to take your deposit and you're going to trade these in for bigger bills out of the petty cash. So you'll count how many ones are here, trade those in for 5s, count how many 5s, trade that in for 100s or 20s if you can, and so far up. After you've traded in little bills for bigger bills, you're going to take everything that's in your petty cash right here, add it up, and make sure it comes out to $1,000. You're going to enter all your totals here by denomination of what's in your petty cash. Next, you want to add up this column and this column here, and all this should add up to $1,200. And this is what it should look like. Next, you're going to put this aside. And you're going to count your deposit to see what your deposit total is. The easiest way to do it is to get a slip of paper. You want to count how many you have of each denomination and what it totals. And you'll understand why in a bit. The total you get here of your deposit should be the same as the total here you have written down. If it is the same, you want to take each denomination here and write it in here under total deposit. And this should be what your paper looks like. You are done with that for now. Now you want to get your deposit slip. You're going to fill in the date, your initials, your name printed, your money bag number, which you will get off of the money bag. And this is where each number of the denomination comes into play. You're going to fill out this by putting how many ones you had and what it totaled to, how many fives you had and what the total to, till you put in all the deposit information. For the deposit slip, you don't have to break down the coins. All you have to do is put the total coins there. Then you're going to list how many ones you had, which I had $3, I had $1, $5, 58 20s, which is $1,160, and so forth. Put your total in here, and you're going to also put your total here. Once you do that, you're going to take all the money. You're going to put it in the money bag. Everything goes in the top pocket. On the money bag, you want to fill out the date, the store number, and the bank, which is Wells Fargo. You're also going to fill out this top portion here with your initials. You're going to put your dollar amount, and you're going to put today's date. You're going to tear off the stub, as soon as my phone focuses here, from the top of the money bag. You're going to staple it to the bottom of your closing papers. You're going to take all your registered till counts, make them nice and neat, staple them in the middle of your closing paperwork. So this is what it should look like so far. You have the money bag receipt, all your till paperwork. Next, you're going to go into the system. You're going to log in. First thing you're going to do is push F7. And you're going to do F1 reports 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's going to print out a long piece of paper. Put that paper to the side. Next, you're going to go back to F7, supervisor functions. You're going to do F1 reports. This time you're going to do F3 tender report. And then you're going to go back to F1 and push it twice. It's going to print you out a smaller sheet. Put that to the side. Now we're going to go to cash management, F4. We're going to do end day. First, we're going to put in our petty cash. So you want to hit petty cash, touch the screen, enter your member ID number, and push enter. And then you're going to put in $1,200 because that's how much we have in petty cash. Hit enter and total, and it's going to print you out a slip. Next, we're going to go to deposit. We're going to do daily, touch the screen. You're going to type in your deposit amount for today. 6,863. You're going to hit enter, 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 enter till you get to this message. You're going to hit no, and you're going to hit the screen once, and it's going to print you out another slip. The two slips that just printed out, you want to initial each one, and then I'll tell you what to do next. So the first two papers that printed, the really long one and the shorter one, you're going to fold the longer one in half. You're going to put the tender report shorter one on top, and you're going to staple it to the right hand side of your closing paperwork. The last two that printed, you're going to take your petty cash and your deposit in this order. Staple it to the left side of the paperwork. You're going to take your paperwork and leave it on one of the counters. If you have any returns, coupons, you would leave that on top of here also. You're going to want to go back to the computer. You're going to go to F4 end A, hit the screen twice, and after a minute or so, both register drawers should pop out. If they do, then your end of the day is complete. And then the last thing you want to do for closing is you want to make sure in the safe you have your deposit bag, you have your petty cash, you have your 2 till drawers, and you're going to have 3 sets of keys. Put all that in there, close the door, and you are done closing.